First of all, I want to thank you for the time you have given me several times to have a personal conversation with you. I appreciate that as well. You're very open to listening to us as members of the Senate. I've made clear that I support President Trump's goals of getting better trade deals for U.S. producers. I've heard from many industries and businesses in Iowa, each one of them in a very unique position due to the tariffs, but all express one common concern and that's the need for certainty around trade. I've spoken with several Trump administration officials and nominees about the importance of finalizing 2 or 3 deals to provide some certainty. So would you agree that trade deals need some certainty and that at the same time provide fair market access for U.S. goods would benefit the economy and provide much needed markets?
Yes, sir. And as I have said, Senator Grassley, there are 18 important trading partners, and definitionally, our largest trading partners also constitute our largest trade deficit. So we are moving deliberately. We are trying to decrease uncertainty, but not at the expense of a generational opportunity to do trade deals to make up for 40 years of bad trade policy. When these countries come to us with their trade offers, some of them have made very good offers, and I look at the list of their tariffs, their non-tariff trade barriers, the potential currency manipulation, and the subsidies of industry and labor. I agree with President Trump. I don't blame these countries for getting away with what they could. I blame the preceding governments that let them get away with it. So we are moving as quickly as we can to get the best deals that we can, and I think we will see more deals coming very quickly.
Yeah. Just not a reaction to what you said, but a supplement to what you said. I think the sooner we could announce 1 or 2 or 3 agreements would notify to the country that you're on the right track. I don't question that you're on the right track, but I think the public needs sooner they can get that message, the better the economy would be. Now, I want to go to something that is of an interest to farmers, and I know you have said several times your interest in agriculture. The Senate Finance Committee has been working on what will soon be 45Z Clean Fuels Production Tax Credit. Implementing this credit properly is important for the biofuels industry and especially for farmers. The Biden administration failed to meaningfully address 45Z regulations. They put some out for comment, but not much beyond that. But the regulations it released for the 40B Sustainable Aviation Fuel Credit demonstrated that Treasury officials in that administration knew nothing about farming. Prior to issuing rules governing 45Z, we need everybody in the Trump administration to take the time to learn a thing or two about farming, how farming works. So this is kind of a question of working ahead, looking after the president signs this bill and regulations are going to be written on 45Z. Would you be willing to work with congressional colleagues, farmer-led organizations, and even this senator to make sure that we get regulations under 45Z that work for farmers?
Senator, as I had my initial meetings back in January with both yourself and Senator Marshall, you both brought up 45Z. And as I mentioned, I go home and do my homework, so I'm familiar with it. I look forward to working with your office and making sure that it is implemented in the most robust way, but that it does not allow for foreign actors to have a backdoor into the program.
Okay, thank you very much. a little bit, probably getting back to the conversation you just had with the senator from Colorado. The 2017 tax law provided tax relief across all incomes with a focus on the middle class. Just as important, the law included pro-growth reforms to incentivize business investment, boosting production, and leading to higher wages. A study published by the National Bureau of Economic Research found in 2017 the law boosted investment 20%. What will making the 2017 tax law permanent mean in terms of economic growth, job creation, and wage growth? That's got to be my last question.
Senator, I believe that the full expensing was one of the most powerful aspects of TCJA, and that has tapered since over the past few years. I believe that going back to 100% expensing for equipment, and what we have added to the bill that I think will be very powerful is the full expensing of factory structures. So not only do we want to make the U.S. the best place to do business in terms of energy dominance, in terms of regulation, we are also going to increase the after-tax return on capital, which will allow companies to thrive here, hire more American workers for good wages.